This video is focused on acknowledging you and what you've been through, and to help build hope for you and your young person. We recognize how difficult it must have been over the past few weeks, months, or years supporting your young person and doing your best to keep them safe. We know that caring for a young person that has suicidal thoughts, is self-harming, and/or may have attempted suicide is physically and emotionally exhausting. This can take a toll on your well-being, but also take a toll on your marriage, your feelings about your parenting, perhaps sibling relationships, and the relationship you have with your young person. We also know that as caregivers, you experience a lot of fears about what your young person is going through and are often worried about whether you can keep them safe. We can also imagine it may feel like you're walking on eggshells around them because you're so worried that you may or do something that will make things worse. And this may contribute to a suicide attempt, cause more relationship problems between you and your youth, or maybe you're just not sure whether you're doing it right as a parent anymore because nothing seems to be working. These are all completely normal reactions to an extremely difficult and not so normal situation. Many caregivers are also feeling defeated because they have tried so many things and nothing seems to be getting better. Anger is also a very normal feeling too, because you are likely questioning, why is this happening to your child, you, and your family? While you're trying to search for these answers, it's very likely that you may be putting some of this blame on yourself. Are you asking yourself, did I miss something? Could I have done something sooner? Of course you feel this way because you want to protect your child. And when you feel as though you couldn't do this, you take on full responsibility for how things could have been different, of course. This problem is, unfortunately, when you do this and you take this on, it can lead to feelings of guilt and self-blame and make you feel so defeated that it takes away some of your confidence as a parent, and maybe even sometimes makes you feel like you're a failure as a parent. It's hard and painful to feel this way and can stop you in your tracks because you can feel burned out and not feel as though you have enough energy to move forward and do the thing that you want to most, which is being able to support your young person. Perhaps those well-developed caregiver instincts about how you want to take care of your young person are also hard to hear because of the noise of everything else that is going on around you. And that noise is just way too loud. Just by recognizing and labeling these feelings that you may be experiencing can be the first step in providing you with some relief, and maybe even make a little space to help you build your confidence up to continue supporting your young person. When you are feeling defeated and less confident about being the right person who can give your young person what they need, I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're standing at a river crossing and there's only one way to cross, which is through these fast-running, freezing, rocky rapids. And it's such a long way to the other side. It looks impossible and frightening. Imagine in this moment, if you looked at your young person and they saw this fear in your eyes, your face, your body. The presence of fear is so powerful that they would feel this fear too. And that crossing the river is impossible, that they surely can't make it. We know it's a paradox about feeling one way and showing your young person something else. And if you can do this and hide this fear just for a few moments, enough to grab their hand and say, let's go, it will help them feel that crossing is not impossible and that they can make it across with your help. They can also feel less scared about what's in front of them and more hopeful too. The bottom line is your presence matters. We know that at times you may not feel confident supporting your youth. However, showing up with confidence will help them see there is a way through their struggles. In fact, it's the biggest gift that you can give to them, and it can help them feel hopeful about their future. Lastly, I want to leave you with this message. You don't need to have it all figured out and be so many steps in front of your young person. You only need to be 1 inch in front of them so that you can catch them if they fall. When they catch up, you can figure out your next move and step forward just 1 inch again. Thank you.